So this is a kind of an interesting question, and then I have a question for everybody out there on this. So yes, we have the Anacrusis works with the Xbox One. Now, for those of you who don't think naming is hard, be clear, Xbox One is the previous generation of the Xbox. The current generation of the Xbox is Xbox Series X or S. It's Xbox Series X. Seriously, the stupidest naming. What the fuck? Okay, but saying there's the Series one, which is the current one. Yes, we work on that, and we also work on Xbox One. The problem is the Xbox One's underpowered by today's standards, right? And so to get that to work, we have to do some work. It's a lot of work to get the Xbox One. We wish we didn't have to support it in some ways, except for the player base. Like, we love the player base, but like, it's a pain in the ass. So we don't let you host. You can't be the server in games because that will just swamp that system and it won't be able to run, and everybody else will have a bad experience. We're okay with you having a bad experience. You have an Xbox One playing a modern game, you know you're going to make some trade-offs. But nobody else knows that, and so we make some trades there. We try to support everything through that, though. So, like, the Versus coming, that'll work. You can play solo. You can play with friends online. Yeah, so all of that works. But it really is this trade-off of how much do you support the old stuff and how much do you want to just do the new stuff so you can do even cooler and bigger stuff. I'm always a fan of supporting the older stuff, so that's what we do. So the question kind of for you in the community is does that feel okay if you know you have the older version of the hardware, that it's limited in some ways? Not limited that you can't play the game, but limited like you can't be the server. That you can't do certain things, or maybe you're going to have a few less aliens on the screen, because I think we do that as well there. Like, does that feel okay? Is that an okay trade-off that you get the core experience in most of the game, but you have those trade-offs? Or do you really like, no, damn it, just deprecate the graphics more, I want everything? I don't know. We try to do that fine line. So if any feedback people have on that, and that's just not clearly for the Xbox, right? That's also for the PlayStation or even older computers. We're always making this trade-off, right? You go to the Steam charts and you purposely say like, that's only 1% of the community. We're probably not going to do that. Oh, that's 7% of the community. We should do that. The nice thing on Steam in particular is we kind of get Linux for free now, because all the Vulkan stuff and the genius work that they've been doing there, and so that's really nice. And I get it. Occasionally someone will complain and go, well, why don't you just have a native version of Linux for us? Well, because we're a tiny studio, and there's 5 of you, you're just very loud. Sorry, right? We would love to. But that's kind of the reality of it. I mean, hell, I think we'll run some version of Linux sometimes. But so those are the trade-offs devs have to make about different platforms, especially older ones.